Welcome back to Life Being Inspiration. It's your girl Keemah.G. Who else would it be? So I'm back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys a part of my journey. This was a part of my journey when I realized how important it was to listen to someone's heart, not their heartbeat. But when a person speaks and when they're opening up and when they're sharing things about themselves, to really tune in to what they're saying and listen to their heart. I realized after I had this conversation that I learned so much about her, and the perception that I had of her over the years for some things that I never understood was clearly understood when I left this conversation. So I'm going to tell you guys a story, and it goes a little something like this. A couple of years ago, I called my aunt and I said to my aunt, "Auntie, I want to know some things about mom. You know, I want to know her childhood. I want to know how you guys' childhood was, blah, 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 blah." I think I'm showing too much boobage. Gee, wait. I want to know how you guys' childhood was. I want to know, like, what's up. But I was just like, okay, but auntie, you got to be transparent, you know? Even though I'm like, why I got to ask her to be that? Like, she won't be that anyways. But sometimes old people like to hold a little secrets, you know, they're, especially from that time. And even up older and beyond, they love to hold secrets, you know, because they think that secrets are okay. But my aunt said she's going to be transparent. Growing up, I heard this so many times, oh, when you get older, we'll explain to you. When we get older, you'll explain to you. I heard so many people tell me that. Like, just tell me what the deal is now, please, because I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. Because sometimes when there's unanswered questions in your life, it plays on you. So I was just like, I'm done with this. I want to know something about my mama. Like, I want to know what it was growing up for her and stuff like that. Like, she's not here to express her thoughts and how she feels. You know what I'm saying? So you're her sister. You're her next in line when it comes to her childhood, you and her brother. So share some information with me. So my aunt said, okay, no problem. And I went over there and she was like, okay, what do you want to know? So I told her I only needed an hour of her time, right? And an hour prolonged into 4 hours. And my initial reason for coming there to learn about my mom, I left there learning about my mom and also learning about my aunt. I left that conversation that day and I said to myself, damn, I went there to speak about my mom. Yes, I spoke about my mom, but I wasn't expecting to leave there understanding my aunt wholly. Over the years, me and my aunt always had a decent relationship, but there were some things that I just couldn't understand. But the moment she was speaking to me and I was listening, I listened to everything she had to say, and as she spoke directly from her heart. She spoke about her highs, she spoke about her lows, she spoke about so many things. And as she spoke about the things that were laid so deeply in her heart, it made me understand truly who she was. It made me understand exactly where she is in her life. You understand? It drew so much compassion towards my aunt because I understand her heart. I could see her heart. And if you could see someone's heart and you could understand their struggles, you can't hold that against them any longer. You can't say you don't know. That was a healing moment. It was a healing moment, and it was an aha moment, because now I could understand why certain things happened over the years. And many times I realized that when we don't have a clear understanding of what something is, we have our own preconceived notions instead of actually trying to figure out what the truth is. What I've learned in that moment of the conversation was to allow people to speak their heart. And many times I have struggled with that on my journey, and sometimes it complicates relationships too, because we don't give people the opportunity to speak what's in their heart and feel comfortable without the fear of being judged. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that day with my aunt. I didn't judge her by her past. I didn't criticize her like for her mistakes. I just allowed her to be, and it made me understand her way more. When I took myself out of the situation, when I removed myself out of the situation, it made me understand her and made me empathize with her and grew a stronger compassion for my aunt. I learned this a couple of years ago, and it's funny because sometimes when you learn something, you don't implement it completely in your life. And I said to myself that this year I was going to implement it in my life starting from this year. I'm challenging everybody this year, you know what I'm saying, as I challenge myself to really try to understand and see through to somebody else's heart. I know that one thing for sure is that when you get to know someone's heart, you could know exactly what to expect from that person. Remember my girl Shannon, shout out to Shannon too, the other day, Shannon, I said, you know Shannon, I'm not into expectations anymore. And she's like, yeah, I don't even think it's that. You're saying it wrong. You know what I'm saying? She's like, it's not that you're not expecting anything, you just know what to expect. I'm gonna leave you guys with that today. And leave you guys with that message. So challenge yourself this year to really see through to people's heart. Get to know their heart. Get to know their heart. Stay fly, stay fabulous, stay focused, stay prayed up, stay all the way up. And as always, from my journey to yours, baby.